What's up, guys? Dustin McDangles back here with another video, and welcome back to the NHL Rebuild Franchise Mode series here with the Pittsburgh Penguins. And in today's episode, it is going to be a short one, but it is going to be a juicy one here with the trade deadline. I know a lot of guys, you didn't comment in the last video, so we're going to have to go with what my plan was here, which we will find out in just a moment. But if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button if you guys have enjoyed this series. We're trying to grow to the channel to 500 subscribers by the new year. And first and foremost, I hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving. I know I didn't throw out a video last Friday due to the fact of the Thanksgiving long weekend, but I hope you guys are refreshed and ready to go here for the holiday season as we gear up for Christmas. Now, again, where we left off, 36-21-2, Crosby's injured. We're looking to bolster our lines. We've taken a look at contracts here in the last episode, and so we should be up to date. If you guys did miss that, go ahead and check that out. We won't go into too much detail with the lines and what we're going to do for moves, but we're going to be possibly making some big-time changes. I have some scouting out there for the moves that I potentially want to make, so stay tuned for that. But we're going to get into some simulations here, possibly even play some games. First one up against the Carolina Hurricanes at home. Hopefully we can get a W here without Crosby in the lineup. First period gone. Levo with the goal. Second period gone. We're down 1-0. We're going to hop into this game here. We'll play against the Hurricanes and see if we can come back in this thing and win. Here we are, guys, on home ice without Sidney Crosby, but we still have to find a way to get her done here today against the Hurricanes as we find ourselves down 1-0 here in the third period, as we can't let the Hurricanes get another goal on us in this period, as it will just pretty much put a damper on our hopes in this game if we want a chance to come back. As Letang enters the zone, is going to find Gensel. Gensel's going to try to take that shot. Nobody's in front, but Malkin's there. We're going to get the cheesy wrap play, and Evgeny Malkin. If they're going to give it to us, we're going to take it every single time, as Letang gets an assist on the day as well. Iceberg is happy. We tie the game at 1. There is a little bit of a delay, so we're not going to be able to get the replay. We'll just hop back into the gameplay, and hopefully it does not lag out too long. But right there, he is stopped by Aho as Guniarov cuts out in front. Guniarov trying to stuff that on a nice little play there, as he's also going to smash Ethan Bear on the play as Nicias finds Teravainen. He finds Aho. Aho with the shot blocked, but it falls to, I think that was Nicias backdoor, but thankfully Rask was there. Having a hard time trying to put my words together. We're going to find Dumoulin. He's going to find Carter. Carter still with the puck. We're going to find Dumoulin back. We're going to find Marino. That looks like that went off the post on the play. We find Marino back again on the one-timer shot. He's got an absolute rip. I'm kind of happy we switched him to that side, as that is his offhanded one-timer side. But here we are with Jeff Carter. Just going to take a shot on target. And a juicy rebound there is cleared by the Hurricanes. Trocheck loses the puck through the zone. Ooh, Gensel's down. Gensel's down. Oh, man, you got to be kidding me. We lose Crosby. Now we lose Gensel. Hopefully it's not too bad, as he gets absolutely smoked on the play. Jake Gensel, please don't walk down the locker room. Oh, he does. That's not good, guys. Probably a conky. He might be out for a while. Just another reason why we got to go to the trade deadline here as buyers and look for something big, and we're just going to have other players step up. That's the way it is. That's how the Penguins are playing right now with injuries. It's the next man up mentality, and Brian Rust is going to have to get something going if he wants a big contract extension for next year. He's going to have to step up in the absence of Jake Gensel and find a way to get a very mixed-matched 3-on-3 McGinn out here with Malkin and Letang. Due to the injury, it's thrown off all of our lineups, unfortunately, but you know, it is what it is. But Brock McGinn, nice little steal, is going to get that back to Letang. Chris Letang. Going to look for something here. We're going to find Malkin. He's got to step on his defenseman. Malkin's going to try and find Letang back, and Letang has had plenty of overtime winners this year. I think we've already have 2 with him so far, but here comes Pesci through the neutral zone. We know we can't go to a shootout because on Superstar Ultra realistic difficulty, it's just not going to happen, as McGinn has a step on everybody. Does he have the speed? He does not. We're going to slow this thing down. Look for somebody. Maybe find Malkin. Malkin below the goal line. Malkin's held up. Try to kick that around, but Letang is not there. But we get a nice hit there on Pesci. Aho off to the races with somebody, but Malkin, he turns that over. Teravainen now with Aho. Always dangerous. Defenders changing for the Hurricanes as Letang and Malkin get something going. Malkin with speed. Uses his body. Malkin, oh my goodness. I stopped commentating there for a second as I had no idea what I was doing on that play, as the game's going to glitch once again. The NHL needs to figure it out, but we're able to steal this thing in overtime. 2-1 against the Canes. Malkin with a second of the game. Nice little backhand, forehand move. I saw a guy, I don't know if that was Carter or Russ going backdoor, but we took it ourselves. We're going to head back to the home screen and continue on with the simulation. And there we are, guys. Jake Gensel out till April 13th with a concussion. That's tough. He's had a great season. He's now out for the count. We are down. We are down with a lot of injuries. I don't even know who we can put into the lineup at this point. It's going to have to be Zach Aston Reese. We're actually looking to get rid of. Man, I don't know who we could maybe put up. Ho-Sang is going to have to go up a line. Oh man, we're kind of not doing so hot right now on all of the lines right now, guys. It's pretty grim at this point with our forwards. So I mean, when Crosby comes back, that'll fix some things for sure. But as of right now, it's not looking great here. But you gotta live and move some things around when you have to. And at this point, it is what it is. We'll get Rodriguez up. So that should fix all of the lines at this point. Again, injuries plaguing us right now. We're going to hop into the next game again. This episode is all about getting up to the trade deadline. Crosby is back, but we're going to let him heal up until the Phoenix Coyotes game. I think that will be the best thing to do, just to make sure that he is back to full health and not throw him in too early. Nashville Predators, we're up 2-1. Malkin, Ho-Sang, Kunin on the goals. Teddy Bluger gets one in the second, and third period goes by. Tomasino gets one on Rask, but we're able to steal that one 3-2 in Smashville against the Preds. Continuing our winning streak here for the episode, as we've actually won our last 4 games. We're 6-3-1 in our last 10. We could hit 40 wins here this episode as we go up against the Flying Blues. It looks like 7-2-1 in their last 10. This will be a tough game, as we actually also find ourselves at the top of the standings, which is also nice for the division. But big game here against the Blues. First period goes by. We're down 2-1. Saad, Parenko, Dumoulin on the goals. Period 2, we're down 3-1. I'm not going to play this, and we end up losing 4-1 to the St. Louis Blues. Kind of saw that one coming, but it is what it is. We're going to simulate up here to the Coyotes. And we're going to see if Crosby is back to full health. If we can get him back for this game, that would be amazing to get our lines back to at least somewhat normal. But let's take a peek here. See if Crosby is ready to come back. That is the real question. Let's see here. Just swap out Aston Reese. I think he's going to be the one we'll want out of our lineup. Throw Crosby in. And Crosby back to full health. That's what we like to see. We'll get Ho-Sang back down there. Ooh. Yeah, we'll swap that with Rust. We'll get Malkin and Guniarov. Look at him. He's already up to 85, which is awesome. We get the +2 back. We had Malkin playing left wing all season so far. Actually, interesting. If Crosby plays wing, Malkin actually gets a +3. That's interesting. I would prefer to play Crosby at center. But those are our lines. We got those back right now so far, which is not terrible. But, again, we're looking to bring in some players here. But, thankfully, Crosby is back. Actually, I do want to go back in there. We'll take a look at power play lines, get that all sorted out. So we'll catch you guys in just a second. So we've been able to get Crosby and everything else fixed with special teams. Lineup is back to normal. Here we are against the Coyotes. Crosby still leads the team in points, 72 points in 58 games played. Big game against the Coyotes. We're up 4-1, guys. Carter, Guniarov, Kapanen, Boyle all in the first period. Hosing adds to that in the second. Crosby gets a goal in his return. Kessel gets one against his former team in Demers. So scoring fest, 7-2 victory against the Coyotes, as we are now at the trade deadline, guys. This is big stuff. Brian Boyle is going to be injured. Abdominal strain. That's interesting. March 30th. If we edit lines, we're going to have to put in Zach Aston Reese actually back into the lineup. Ooh, so that means he's going to be out for a while. And I'm wanting to actually look to trade Zach Aston Reese. This might throw a damper on what we're trying to do. We'll have to eventually try to call somebody up from the minors with what we're trying to do. But we will see what we will be able to do, as some of the players, again, you'll see who we're going to look to get into here. But the trade deadline, here we are. We're going to be a conservative buyer. We're not trying to go too crazy, so we'll hop into the trade deadline and see what we can do. As here are the biggest players, guys. Goudreau is up. He's got 1 year left. Ooh, that would actually be interesting. Nice little rent-a-player here. I don't know if he fits any of our lines, to be honest. 87 overall. Bottom 6 forward lines. Last scouted. That would actually be really nice. His trade value is a little high, and I don't want to give up too much for him. So we're going to hop out of that. That's a little too out of our price range. Tomas Hertl, Giordano, TJ Oshie is up. Trade alert. Primo to Minnesota. Okay. Bukestad is out. Deneau is up for contract. He's got 6 years at 5. Connor Brown is up. These are all interesting, but I will show you guys. I'll show you guys what we can do here in just a second. Here we are, guys. We've got a trade right now. Zach Aston Reese, Philip Hollander, who's been back and forth with the Penguins. We're actually looking to dish him out once again. He is 21 years old, 63 overall, top 6 forward, medium potential for Luke Kunin. He's got a year left on his deal. He is 24 years old, and he does fit our bottom 6 forward lines. Again, two-way forward. He is, where's the size? I always forget the size. Yeah, 6 foot, 197. He's a solid center winger type player. I don't know if this trade's going to be able to go through. It is rejected, so we might have to throw in something else here. And honestly speaking, we can maybe throw in, where's his name? I'm always forgetting his name. I think it's Langelier. I can't say his name. French guy. He'll never see the light of day in the NHL. It brings up our trade value a little bit higher for Luke Kunin. That trade is rejected as well. So maybe try swapping him out for possibly a pick. I'm forgetting what we honestly have to work with. Not too much next year. We might have to go into 2023. We don't have much that year as well. So kind of struggling for picks here. We're going to have to throw in a 6th. See if that works. That trade's rejected. We're going to have to maybe throw in Langelier here. Again, can't say his name, but it is what it is. That should get the trade value in our favor. Honestly, if I was them, I would take the trade. They're not willing to part ways, which is interesting. That's unfortunate, so we're probably going to have to move on to find something else. Here we are, guys. We've got to trade Zach Aston Reese and Philip Hollander for our 3rd round pick back, as well as Andres Athanasiou. He does fit our top 6 forward lines, all power play, all penalty kill. He would be playing more of a depth role, 6'2", 188, 27 years old. He's got unreal speed and a pretty decent shot with that speed. Honestly, another fast winger that we could use, plus a 3rd round pick for next year. Hollander, again, never going to see the light of day. Zach Aston Reese, another 1-year player. We'll see if that goes through and the trade is accepted. So that is the big trade that we needed to get for some more depth, solid forward positions. We're going to do a little more shopping around to see what we can find, but honestly, I think that is probably going to be the players that are the moves that we are going to make. I don't see anything else out there that's worth making the move, although Phil Kessel, 1 year left, would be a nice little shot. So the trade deadline has come and passed, guys. We were not able to make any other moves. I was trying to possibly work in a move, as it also had best lined us for some reason. So we're going to have to move some things around. We got to get our lines back to where we had them with the injuries. So we get the +3 there. Anthony Ciu does get a plus. Ooh, we need to get Bluger back there on this third line. We'll keep Rodriguez there. Actually, we'll need to move Rodriguez down. And that's how we will have the lines for now. Again, not too bad because, again, once we get Gensel back, Guniarov goes down here. Kapanen will go down. Actually, Hosang's probably going to get bumped then from the third line, possibly, depending on who's playing better between him and Anthony Ciu. We will think on that. Again, defense has pretty much stayed the same. We need to get Demers back there. And we need to make sure we get him on his one-timer side. We get Letang on his one-timer side. And there we go, guys. That's the team as of right now. We're not going to play any more games this episode, but those are the changes. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments if we made the right moves or not. That is actually going to be it for today's episode. We'll hop into the rest of the month of March in the next episode. Again, we are sitting pretty right now. First in the division by 1 point, 39 wins, 22 losses, 2 overtime losses. So that is huge. 80 points. Man, the Maple Leafs, 94 points. They're running away with the league at this point. We're second place in the league right now, which is awesome to see. So we'll keep it going here. We'll get into the next episode Wednesday with more games. But again, that's going to be it for today. Hope you guys have a good one. And as always, stay dusty.